All right, Shalom. I want to start off by giving all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Chakodash. I want to give double honor to the apostles and elders, a great millstone, who continue to rule well and guide us through the Spirit. Peace and blessings unto the elect brethren across the four corners of the earth, man. And I kind of got, my spirit heavy right now. A lot of information. I'm going to try to not to have this too long, but it's a lot of information in this article I want to touch on and tie it in with the scriptures, man. But it's actually while I was reading this article, kind of getting in depth on it, I was listening to the elder Yashawamba, and he made a statement that this is real. This is not some small thing right now. This is real. What we facing, man. It is that 2019 is going to be a very eventful year, man. And there's so much that's happening right after a major sign in the heavens, right after we just had the blood wolf moon, man. All right. And as you see on the screen, this is from the Washington Post, man. And I'm going to get into do a little bit of reading and jumping around in this article, which I'm pretty sure brothers have already got wind of or passed around. It was posted about 8 or 9 hours ago. All right. And this is something spiritual I just realized about this article. At the top, it said acts of faith. And as we brothers speak on a lot recently, we talk about being in the blood time of Acts right now, man. And you seeing that's happening, man. The Israelite foreigners are being woke up. All right. Now you seeing the word being broadcasted on a national level, man. Esau have had us blacklisted for the longest, and now he opened up the door. And look, he started with the Washington Post, man. All right. So it's gonna start trickling down to all the different cities and wherever brothers are bringing it out. Be looking for your local city, your major city news to be broadcasting these so-called black Hebrew Israelites, which we don't identify as. We are Hebrew Israelites. There's nothing black about us, man. All right. But I ran my mouth long enough. I'm gonna get into this article. All right. And this is from the Washington Post. It says, acts of faith. Who are the black Israelites at the center of the viral standoff at the Lincoln Memorial? All right. It says black Hebrew Israelites who believe they are the descendants of the ancient Israelites protest on Capitol Hill in Washington on November 13, 2018. One of the groups within the Hebrew Israelite movement appears to be at the center of a controversy over a standoff between a Kentucky teen and a Native American on January 18th, man. And I was just thinking about that incident right there. Is look how you had the northern and southern tribe right there, man, standing against Esau, man. All right. But I want to jump down, and it's a lot of details in this article, and I highly suggest brothers get into it, man. If the spirit is on you, if not, hey, do as you please. But it says, I'm gonna jump down. It was just speaking on the video that surfaced, which is all over CNN. They're labeling us as major racists and the worst people out there and all this BS. Esau's coming with that demonization. It's only gonna get worse as time progresses. All right, but it says, but a longer video soon bubbled to the surface, widening the lens. It showed how a group of half a dozen Hebrew Israelites had in fact been guarding and preaching at both the Native Americans and high schoolers using profanity and highly provocative language for nearly an hour. And that's the spin they're going to come with, man. They're never going to show any videos of any brothers, any camp out there just bringing out the scriptures calm on in a low tone spirit, man. They're going to pull up all the clips, the most aggressive clips they can find with brothers using so-called with profanity saying that America's gonna be destroyed, using clips of brothers might have said some type of so what they deem as homophobic speech, man. That's why when the times it's been over the last couple of years, the spirit have been winding down and been time to be wise as far as how we speaking and the things we say, because Esau gonna use this against us, man. At the end of it, he's gonna spin it however he want, no matter what spirit we come in. All right, and that's why our faith is about to be tested, man. But just reading on, it says in black, dressed in fringe black garb with some scarves tied around their heads, they preach what to many were both abrasive and unfamiliar end-time messages, calling Native Americans literal descendants of the Israelite tribe of Gad. The white students cursed Edomites and preaching that a nuclear apocalypse was around the corner, man. So just in them 2 paragraphs, that's a lot of truth to these Americans, man. And they don't want to hear it. They're gonna hate it. They're gonna abhor it. All right. And these devils, they putting out the tribe of Gad. There's a lot of truth coming out in this one article, man. Now this is the Washington Post, man. Esau's all into this, man. They gonna get into this, and they gonna want to find answers, man. All right. It says they are members of the House of Israel, talking about HOI. It says which draws from what scholars call Black Israelism, a complex American religion movement that can be dated to the 18th century at least. Beliefs vary widely, but groups are bound together by the central tenet that African Americans are the literal descendants of the Israelites of the Bible and have been severed from their true heritage. A related belief holds that the white people are Edomites, the genealogical descendants of Esau, the twin of Jacob, man. Hey, Esau's bringing out a lot of information in this article, man. All right, but one thing I want to point out, because you got these other camps that feel just because they talk about Great Millstone and they talk about this unity camp that and call us the worst group out there, that we're separate from them, man. No. You see, Esau worded this specifically. He said, but groups are bound together. So when shit hit the fan, they're not gonna say, oh, this is GMS, that's HOI, this is ISUPK. They have differences in doctrines. No, they're gonna say these are Black Hebrew Israelites, man. And another point I wanted to make earlier, when a paragraph above, it said dressed in fringe black garbs with scarves tied around their heads, man. And that's why we tell a lot of guys that come out, and brothers throughout the country and the world, wherever, man, it's not wise. It's nothing wicked about it, but it's not wise to be walking around with fringes all day like a lot of these camps promote, man. Now you putting a target on your back. Now that this done hit, now say you on your job with fringes, and now this is in the Washington Post. What's gonna happen, man? You go to work and you had all these Edomites that stay tuned in to the American news, watching CNN, and they see you with fringes. They done heard you running your mouth and stuff. You trying to teach on the job. So they gonna get rid of your ass, man. All right. I want to jump down to some key things because, man, they really got descriptive in here, man. All right. I'm gonna jump down to this paragraph. It says the one Westers saw themselves as radical reformers of early generations of Hebrew Israelites who had gone astray. They would troop out to street corners dressed in colorful and ornate capes and leather, vivid imaginations of what ancient Israelites might look like transported into the urban culture of New York City. They were also early and eager adapters of new media, hosting local television slots and filming their often confrontational street ministries, man. So that's all Esau is gonna promote, that we're confrontational, and then it's gonna turn into go from this stage to we're domestic terrorists, man. tied into whatever else that they gonna associate us with, man. I'm not gonna get into everything, man. This you look down at, man, and even speak on the fact that we dealing with the actual the true Hebrew, man. Instead of with them gutter rats speak and that shalom, they said they distinctly put shalom in here, man. And this ain't something Esau just came with. This is this information they have already had stockpiled and ready to go. Now the Most High is putting on Esau's spirit to go ahead and flood the nation and the world with this information, man, so it can put a spotlight on us to see who's gonna remain faithful, man. Who's gonna have trust, man. All right. And I'm going to read a couple more paragraphs, man. So it's a lot of information that came out, and this is in the Washington Post. It said, these are the people who constitute the nation of Israel. A leading teacher known as Masha, they even spoke on King Masha, man, said in the 1990s television appearance as an assistant held up a hand-drawn chart of the 12 tribes of Israel and their supposed modern-day calories. This is their true identity, man. All right. So even in this article, the truth is being spread out, man. Now this is only going to increase the rage and hatred inside these Edomites, man. When they read this article, because Esau is a researcher, man. You niggas don't pay attention to anything, but Esau, when they hear things like this, they get all into it, man. They go and search for answers, man. They gonna get on YouTube. They gonna pull up videos. They gonna get articles. They gonna make their own posts. They're gonna make their own blogs, man. This thing is about to catch wildfire, man. And it's gonna weed out the men who was just full of shit and doing this thing for a trendy, to be trendy or to be a part of something, man. The Most High is about to use Esau to weed out his faithful men, man. All right. And this is just the first stage, man, being demonized, man. But we're going to be delivered up, man. We're going to be delivered up unto this devil, man. And you're going to have your life put on the line, man. All right. We're going to have the hour of temptation, which is the mark of the beast being pushed, forced on the whole earth, man. All right. Man, it's a lot more information I want to go into in scriptures as well, man. I'm gonna end this video on this and just leave this as a commentary, and Lord willing, I'll do a part 2 and go into the scriptures in a minute. But brothers, go back up to the top. This is from the Washington Post, man. You can I'll post a link as well in the bio. And brothers, get into this article, man. This is from January 22nd, which is today at 7:11 a.m. All right. Once again, I hope this lesson brought some edification out and good information. All right. To the Most High's elect. Once again, giving all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Ruach. All right. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone. Peace and blessings unto the elect. Hey, stay strong and faithful, man, and it's about to get heated up, man. Shalom.